Aday Mara has put together an impressive season in his junior campaign at Michigan while holding down the paint for one of the country's top teams. While averaging just over 11 points a game, almost 7 rebounds, nearly 2.5 assists, and just over 2.5 blocks, all while shooting 67.6% from the field, he's having a great year. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 key points of his game and what to expect from him at the next level in the NBA. When you measure in at 7'3" and 255 pounds like Mara does, the first thing you think about is rim protection. As crazy as it might sound, Mara plays even bigger than 7'3". His massive wingspan and his ability to move his feet for someone of that size allows him to cover a lot of the court that you wouldn't typically see from someone his size because they're lumbering feet typically. Something I've noticed when watching Michigan this year is guards will think that they can blow right past him, but then they get to the rim and realize that Mara is right there on their hip ready to block the shot. Naturally, he's going to pick up blocks in games because of that, but something that doesn't often get talked about is just people not shooting under the basket because he's there. This helps Michigan as a whole because this allows players on the perimeter to gamble for steals and play more aggressive defense knowing that they have Mara on the backside. When talking about his wingspan again, something that's really beneficial for teams is he's able to play in drop coverage because he can still contest the ball if the player shoots a mid-range because of his wingspan. Mara does have this natural feel for just timing up blocks at the rim. Something that I think he will have to adjust to though is at the NBA level, he's not going to be able to just sit in that paint. He will have to roam a little bit more, but I think he's smart enough where he'll be able to pick up on that. A forgotten part about a lot of big men's game is their ability to just catch passes. Sometimes these bigs don't really have great hands and it shows. Mara is not one of those bigs. He has really good hands for someone his size. He's able to catch a lot of different passes, whether it's a pocket pass, a chest pass, a high pass, really any type of pass, he has the ability to catch it. This is a really important trait for a big man to have, especially at the NBA level when he's going to be setting a lot of screens and rolling to the basket. This will make the point guard's job on any team a lot easier when he's able to do that. Now, I'm not saying he has Jokic level passing, but he does show flashes of really good passing prowess for someone that size. I think his height really plays a factor into that and his ability to just see over the defender. He'll occasionally throw these passes where you just think to yourself, how did he see that or how did he get the ball there in time? In the previous clip, he didn't complete the pass, but he was able to get a long outlet and it showed the potential of being able to throw those passes. He has this really good feel of knowing exactly when to throw a pass when one of his teammates is cutting to the basket. And of course, when you're talking about someone of this size, you have to talk about his ability to finish at the basket. He has really good touch around the basket. He doesn't just dunk everything. Even though I do like a big who tries to dunk everything, he does have a part of his game that is finesse and has a really good layup package. Something that he does that I really like is he makes himself available. He throws his hand up and tells the guard, hey, I'm open, throw the ball to me. As simple as that sounds, sometimes that doesn't really happen with bigs. They just kind of expect the ball to find their way to them. I like that he commands the ball and he says, hey, I can get the job done. One of the moves that he utilizes a lot is just turning over each shoulder and just finishing with a nice little baby hook. This clip here is a good demonstration of the finesse that I was talking about earlier. Overall, I think Mara is going to make any team that drafts him extremely happy. Don't expect him to come into the NBA right away and start. I don't think that'll be the case, but I think he can be a really serviceable backup early on. If he learns the game and he's able to play behind a more established center, I think that will suit him best and that will serve better in the long term. I think the ideal situation for him would be playing in Denver and backing up Jokic. He'd be able to provide that rim protection that Jokic isn't always able to provide. I appreciate you watching and I'll catch you in the next video.